ballistic right there. Nathan wants to know what the trigonomic answer to a question is that he just throws out and goes, oh, you can't answer that. Yeah, I don't have a trigonometry calculator on me to do all the trigonomic functions that I can't do in my head. That's how aerodynamics works, because you want to use a basic simplified equation of 8 inches per mile squared, and I'm still at this point asking you, do you even know what the shape is of the graph of that equation? Do you? Yes or no?
So you're asking?
Yeah, I'm asking, do you know this?
Yeah, it's a parabola.
Then why the are you using it?
Because it's
That's
accurate.
Stupid.
Because it's...
Again.
Because it's...
Trying to use an equation that's none. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Because it's accurate up to 1,000 miles.
How would you even know?
Well, because I've got the AutoCAD, the Pythagorean theorem, and the Sagitta right here.
You're telling me you don't know how to do the equations yourself?
No, I do. You don't know. Because I asked you how much curve we should see at 10 miles, and you didn't know.
How much should we see? How much should we do that? No, don't look there. Tell me how much we should. No,
it's easy. 666.
Oh, 666. And how did you come up with that, Nathan? How did you come up with that number? How did you come up with that number? What equation did you use? No, what equation did you use?
You gave the
Admit the equation right now. Don't avoid my question. Don't look for the answer. Give me the equation. Do the math for me right now.
According to Pythagorean theorem. And that's
you
accurate
are
up
so dumb.
And that's accurate up to 1,000 feet. That's just an ad hominem.
I don't care if it breaks. Guess what? I don't think it's a parabola. So stop using these parabolic equations and saying, this is what I believe, because guess what? Wrong.
AutoCAD's not a parabolic equation. AutoCAD's a program they use to make engineering parts.
Okay, so you don't know what you're talking about. You're just reading numbers from somebody else and believing them, yes?
Yeah, but the AutoCAD,
yes or no? Are you doing that, yes or no?
Matches
Are you doing that, yes or no?
No,
you're not. Oh, you did this yourself?
Yeah, you can
went
do
out
this
and measured
yourself.
it yourself? Oh, yeah, I believe that. Where's your
You can do
evidence
spherical
for that?
trigonometry on a paper. You don't have to go
Then
outside.
why the think that the sun is where it is in the sky? If you can do all this trigonomic equations, how can you look up in the sky and say, oh, it's flat? Because guess what? The position of the sun in the sky, with all this trigonometry thing that you're actually saying that you know how to do to prove the shape of the earth and how much curvature and drop it is, those same functions tell you that where the position of the sun is in the sky makes your position absolutely false. And there's no way to say, oh yeah, the position of the sun in the sky absolutely proves that the earth is flat. Oh yeah, really? We've done the test.
Can we get back to earth curves?
Strawman piece of
Okay,
we'll get to a point. Stop trying to be so dramatically long with your descriptions. Just get to the point so I can tell you how you're wrong. Show me it's not possible. I don't care about your observation that you just say, oh, this must be. I don't care about your must-be's. I want your empirical shit. I want you to say, this is why this is absolutely impossible on the globe Earth, and then you got an argument. Then you got a case. Until then, you're just blowing air out.
Yeah,
making everybody can see how dumb you are.
So my argument is that water is a natural level. It's a property of hydrostatics. So that's why we see too far, is because water is a natural level. They teach in school 70% of Earth's surface is water. And all water at rest, which is the study of fluid statics, says the surface of the water will be horizontal and level to its container. So all water you've ever seen, whether it's in a cup, a bowl, a bathtub, a pool, or a lake or an ocean, is one, contained,
That's
and two,
great, bro. Great observation, but what does that have to do with the Earth?
I was just saying water is level and it's a property of hydrostatics. And the surface is a natural.
You were saying it ad nauseum. Let me answer. Hold on, sorry. I want to let Nathan.
No. World record, less than a second.
Who cares?
Well,
I don't know. Throw out another observation you're completely uninformed on, and let me see what you have to say about it.
I have all the numbers here.
Okay, well, let me get to a point that you've made, since you keep making these uninformed observations where you don't. Oh, but look, this is so much further than what my completely incorrect calculation has to say. So let me go ahead and start reading off some of the you brought up. Absolutely have this predefined notion of what a barrier must be.
Because when you turn on a blender,
yeah,
the center moves faster than the outer portion.
Okay.
You agree?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if the Earth has a Coriolis and the atmosphere moves separately from the Earth,
How long? When did this just happen? Do you think the Earth just started rotating last year, and the atmosphere was there, and they were all stuck in one spot, and now the atmosphere just started, or the Earth started rotating, and now we got to wait for the blender to catch up with everything?
Team, I don't think the Earth rotates. I'm trying to.
That's your problem.
Your
Nobody cares about your ignorances. I don't care about them either.
We'll see
it
when
does.
We get to the Q&A.
It does. Well, do you have proof of what you just said?
Can you stop interrupting me for 2 seconds?
To answer my question,
okay?
do you have proof that there is no Coriolis?
Yeah, of course I do.
Show it to me.
You throw something in the air and it comes right back down.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Right.
Coriolis
Right.
states
Right.
that the
Tell
atmosphere.
Me. What should happen? What should happen? Tell me.
I'm about to.
No. Tell me what should happen.
Yeah. Coriolis states that the atmosphere moves separately from the Earth. If the Earth has a Coriolis, objects in the atmosphere would experience a Earth rotating underneath them. Sniper argument.
Because I can bring up a sniper on here that's a sniper on the internet that says when you fire in the direction of rotation, your target will drop relative to you. Relative to your to the way you're firing. And when you fire in the opposite direction, your target will raise.
So it's dropping or raising based on the rotation.
Yeah, isn't that what you brought up about Neil deGrasse Tyson?
How long is the sniper bullet in the air for? Well,
with sniper, you have no idea. You don't. Are you just making an assumption on a video that you haven't watched just to support your narrative?
Can we?
Because you know what? You don't know how far sniper bullets go. Sniper bullets that are shot at relatively short distances don't necessarily take a Coriolis into account. But if they are shooting at great distances, which is usually done on a range, they absolutely do take it into account. And I've got video to show it. Sniper on here that's a sniper on the internet. No, it's going to think that its frame of reference, which is the pocket of air it's in, is completely still, and it's just going to go right along with the air. That's how come when you take a helicopter and you go above a spot, it's going to rotate at 15 degrees per hour inside of the atmosphere. Not because of the ground below it, but because of the atmosphere that it's inside of.
So the helicopter rotates at 15 degrees with the Earth, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so why doesn't the sniper bullet do that?
What are you talking about? It does. Conservation and momentum. You
just said Earth rotated under the sniper bullet. Right?
You just said
Earth
listen,
rotates
if you
under the
jump
sniper bullet.
up and down right now, the Earth rotates underneath you. Do you agree with that?
What?
In my model, when you jump up and down, just because you don't understand it doesn't mean anything, okay? When the bullet is fired, the bullet is ballistic. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
So the Earth moves
Hold
under
on.
you when you
Agree, yes or no. Quit trying to avoid my question.
Wait, you just said
you
the
know
Earth
I'm
moves
about to
under
prove
you.
you wrong, so answer the question
You said
or
the
don't.
Earth moves under you.
Do you understand that when the bullet is fired, it's ballistic? Do you understand that?
Yeah, like a ballistic.
Do you understand that when the bullet is fired, it's
ballistic?
ballistic?
For the audience, please.
It means that it's not powered. It's under its own power. It's been shot out, and there's nothing else to guide it or anything, okay? It doesn't have powered
Just like
flight.
my water bottle.
Toss it in the air. Toss it in the air. That's ballistic right there,
Yeah,
okay?
did Earth rotate under
now,
it?
yes, it did. And
Earth rotated
yes,
under it at
did.
1,000 miles an hour.
You're ignorant. No, 15 degrees per hour. We're not at the equator, are we?
It's 15 degrees an hour, right? So we live on a ball, which is...
That's why you don't understand what you're talking about, because you make comments like that.
Right, so 15 degrees an hour.
Yeah.
Right? So Earth's allegedly 24,901 miles around. We allegedly have one day, one 24-hour day. So Earth's allegedly traveling approximately 1,000 miles an hour, or what you call 15 degrees.
Okay, so if you're driving in a car at 1,000 miles an hour and you flip a coin up, is the coin going to come right back down, Nathan, or is it going to hit the dude in the back seat?
If you're in a car that's not moving at all, and you flip
If you're in
a
a car that's moving at a constant 1,000 miles per hour and you flip a coin up, exactly. So what's your point right now?
What's your point?
You're the one that made the point about tossing the bottle up in the air and saying, "Is the Earth rotate?" Yes, it is.
Wait,
is the Earth rotating under the bullet when it's ballistic? Yes, it is.
So if
but
I
guess
fire
what?
a sniper bullet in the car,
yeah. So whatever. Let's say.
Will there be a Coriolis?
Okay. If you what?
If you fire a sniper bullet in the car, because that was just your proof a minute ago. You said Earth rotates
listen how
under
stupid
a sniper
you are.
bullet.
Yes. Listen how stupid you are.
That's just.
Team Skeptic, can you please tell me what your evidence is of the distance of the sun in relation to the Earth?
Yeah, okay, so there's an easy way to calculate. Well, it's not easy if you're not very well mathematically informed or if you don't have the proper astronomical viewing devices.
Because she doesn't want to waste her time on a piece of human trash
you
like
do?
you.
All right. Okay, so. Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah. Okay, so.